Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and you read that title correctly. We may actually now know when Gogeta Blue and Broly are releasing on the global side. Now of course I feel like we all sort of had our kind of assumptions of when it may eventually release. Just looking at the JP side, movie dropped on the 14th of December. They released a sort of movie story event within the JP side of the game. 2 weeks later, we got, guess what, Gogeta Blue and Broly. So I kind of sort of thought, especially if they centralized it around the North American release, which kind of is in the middle of the rollout for the film across the world outside of course, Japan. That's going to happen on the 16th. I kind of sort of thought maybe around the 16th, they'll drop the movie story event within the global side of the game. And about 2 weeks later, which of course will be the 4-year anniversary on the JP side, JP is then celebrating their 4-year anniversary with whatever hype units they drop with that. And then Global has Super Saiyan Blue, Gogeta, and Broly to celebrate on the global side as well. And so it's this big sort of celebration on both sides of the game. That seemed like kind of a logical thing. That may actually be wrong. So what you can see on your screen right now is a tweet. And of course, before we actually start hopping into everything, I want to give a few shout outs here. Of course, one to Team Dokkan. A link to their Twitter will be down below. If you're not following them on Twitter, go give them a follow. At Team Dokkan, basically on Twitter. Secondly, to my boy D Free, because that's how this whole sort of story kind of unfolded here for us today. And then lastly, this dude named at Nanogenix on Twitter too. If you're not following, I mean, if you're already over on Twitter, you're slapping a follow on Team Dokkan, and you haven't slapped a follow on at Nanogenix, you might as well do that as well. So, Angel asks here, so in 1 week exactly we get Dragon Ball Super Broly in theaters. That makes me think we could see the news on Global tonight. The start of the campaign for the movie, what do you guys think? So no, I definitely didn't think it would be tonight, but literally on JP, the night the movie released in Japan was when we got the movie sort of story event on the JP side. Now it is a little bit different, right? Because Japan, it was a wide release in Japan for the film, and as far as global goes, that spans every other place except for Japan, and it is slowly releasing, you know, in different sort of parts of the world, and so that's probably why maybe we're gonna see what we saw. And so Donnie replied with, it is very likely soon. And then Team Dokkan replies with, on Global, we'll have a Super Boost soon, certainly with the Punch Machine event as well. The movie campaign will start at the very beginning of February, so no Gogeta Blue or Broly before mid-February. Mid-February. Now, if you guys are new to sort of looking at some of this stuff from Team Dokkan, they've been pretty much spot on. Not pretty much. If you can think of one time where they've been wrong, let me know down below in the comment section. But they were right about transferring Goku and Frieza. They were right about LR Goku and Frieza. They were right about any time they've leaked the sort of stats of EZAs early. They've been spot on. EZA STR Gogeta, spot on. So I have every reason to believe they are correct on this. They know what they're talking about. So it looks like we're going to be getting Gogeta Blue and Broly sometime in mid-February. Now then, Donnie says, interesting. I wonder if that would imply they are saving them for the time period JP has their anniversary, so Global has something exciting at the same time, which of course, again, is what I basically just said towards the beginning of this video, is that I kind of sort of thought that would make the most sense. Also, while we're getting here, talking about hype things, if you're new to the channel, you're not done so yet, consider going down there, hitting that subscribe button, joining the hashtag NanoFam. Did you want to be here when we hop into other news and stuff like that, and of course gameplay and all this? You might go down there and hit that subscribe button. Now, he then replies, yes, probably, because as much as I can say about it, the next anniversary could be pretty big. Now, me seeing that, I'm like, dog, 1 anniversary, STR Gogeta Janemba, that was huge. 2 anniversary, SSJ4 is finally introduced into Dokkan, that was pretty big too. 3 anniversary, Double LR Dokkan Fest, first ever of its time, with a transforming Goku and Vegeta that transform either into Gogeta or Vegito. That's pretty big. So then I respond with this right here, which of course already is like, what? You guys know what this scene is from, but still. And so then I go ahead and I respond once again, because I'm like, hang on, hold up. Like, bigger than LR Gogeta and Vegito big? And he says, it's purely a personal point of view, but for me, it's bigger. What? Dog, now I'm not gonna hop into that. That would make this video a lot longer than it needs to be, but that is insane. You're telling me that Team Dokkan believes that 4th anniversary could be bigger than LR Gogeta and Vegito? Now, granted, that's the whole point, right? As we move years and years farther into this game, the next thing should be more hype than the previous thing. But just to me, to even think that something is going to top an LR Dual Dokkan Fest of Vegito and Gogeta, I mean, what could it be? What could it be? Anyways, guys, there you go. We have a pretty solid source now I get asked about this. I've been live a lot lately over on Twitch too, and one of the most common things I get asked, which even beyond that, here in the comment section, over on Twitter, over on Instagram, on posts and stuff, when do I think this stuff is coming to global? I mean, it's the most hyped thing that's happened on this game in a really long time. And I've just been saying the thing I said at the beginning of this video. I think that it will all start launching sometime next week when the movie rolls out, but it sounds like I was wrong. Sounds like it's going to be more like early February, with actual being able to summon for Gogeta Blue and Broly in mid-February. Hang on to those stones, guys. Trust me. I don't think Super Boo's gonna you know, kind of grab any of your guys' attention. I don't think you'll have any issues saving through Super Boo, but they may throw something else out here too. Who knows? But definitely more than worth saving your stones for Gogeta Blue and Broly. So there you have it, guys. Looks like we're getting Gogeta Blue and Broly in mid-February. Of course, if any more news comes out on any of this, you guys know we'll be covering it here on this channel. So as I did say just a few moments ago, if you're new to the channel, consider going down there, hitting that little red subscribe button, joining the hashtag NanoFam today. All those things, guys. Have a great day. Keep on keeping on Nanogenix, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.